started on our ceremony. My name is Lou Ziesman, and I had the fortunate opportunity to spend 30 years in the Army, and I work for Boldyn Networks. Boldyn is one of the largest infrastructure providers in the world, trusted with some of the most critical infrastructure globally. Things like in the United States, T-Mobile Arena, large venues, DAS systems, Lakers, Churchill Downs, the 9/11 Museum. We do things like provide communication networks on transit systems in New York. Today, what we're going to talk about is what we call our military vertical, which I'm very proud to discuss today. And that is our team that works strictly inside the military fence line on all branches of service. It's super important to provide the state-of-the-art broadband systems inside the fence line. What I mean by that is we want to have the same service that's provided to every civilian that doesn't work on the military base outside. We want to mirror that, if not better, for the soldiers and sailors and airmen that work inside the fence line. At Fort Gordon, Georgia, we're providing fiber to over 1,000 homes, 7 neighborhoods, and we have put in over 18.5 miles of fiber and duct, creating that foundation to have a base of the future. How the service is making a difference in day-to-day life on military installations, it allows soldiers and family members and children to do things like remote schooling, telework from home, video conferences. These are things that are absolute in today's day and age. I mean, COVID brought a lot back to the United States when it came over here, and what it did is it woke up our senior leaders to say that if folks are going to live in military houses on the installation, they must have this type of service. I live here at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, the center of the universe, right? And when COVID happened, people had to get in their cars and leave the installation to drive to a house offsite in Fayetteville, North Carolina, so their kids can go to school. They couldn't even do it from their home. And so it's time to upgrade them, and now we're doing it. So I'm very happy about it.
Having fiber internet here on base has changed my life tremendously. I have a son that's stationed out in California, and then I have a 17-year-old that's here who loves the game, of course, after school and work. And then I also have a 7-year-old who's on her tablet. So throughout the day, when you have everyone trying to use that source at one time, it truly helps that everyone is able to stay connected.
It comes down to quality of life. It comes down to making everybody comfortable. So there's 6 of us. It's 2 adults and there's 4 kids. So you have the gaming, you have, everybody's on the internet on the weekends. It's just a lot going on. And the fact that we're able to all be on the internet at one time and everything just be at a great speed and great reliability is it's been a game changer for us.
The stories coming back from the family members and soldiers that are living on Fort Gordon are remarkable and, somewhat expected. Just a few months ago, I was talking to a young sergeant, and he told me that he heard about the project just in time, because without this project going in to provide the internet service that is required in today's day and age, he was planning on moving off the installation. And as a leader in the military, we want our soldiers and our family members living on post where we call a safe and secure environment. Making this project a success took teamwork. There are many organizations that worked with Boldyn to do this. One is the Army Air Force Exchange Service. We are one of 3 AFES partners and very proud of that. The other one is Providence Homes, the housing partner, working with the housing partner every day to complete the project on time, made things a lot easier for everybody. And the last one is our internet provider, eCommunities, been a super partner to get the job done. Well, we're super excited for Fort Gordon to be the first recipient of the Connected Base Award. Some of the criteria that we looked at when we went to identify Fort Gordon to be the first is mission alignment, community impact, innovation and scalability, partnership and collaboration, and obviously execution and results. The Connected Base Award recognizes individuals on the base and organizations that go beyond the call, the people that put in the extra effort to make this project a success. This is what the award's about, people that go beyond just the average. No one wants to be average, and what y'all done here at Fort Gordon, and y'all's a Southern word, is set the standard for others to follow. The ability to recognize people for the work they do is super important. There's many times in military organizations that you only hear the negative. Now it's time to recognize excellence. Although we're complete with 1,000 homes at Fort Gordon, I would just like to say that this project wasn't easy. It took a team to get this work done. Some of the team members I mentioned, whether it was AFES, our internet provider, the housing partners, it took a team every day, both oars in the water, stroking in the right direction to make this a total success. Fort Gordon plans to leverage the fiber infrastructure not only with fiber to the home, but other state-of-the-art businesses in and around the installation. Places like Starbucks, Burger King, gas stations, AFES shopping centers. Other installations that Boldyn's currently working on for fiber to the home projects are locations like Fort Bliss, over 5,000 homes, Joint Base San Antonio, and numerous other military installations. We here at Boldyn Networks are very proud of the work that we're doing on military installations. Providing service to some of the best people serving our country is our charter. Providing them a quality of life that's unmatched, providing them readiness that makes them ready to go at all times, does our hearts good. And we look forward to coming to a base near you to make your base a base of the future.